Hello everyone, welcome back. In this video we are talking about how to write your first JavaScript program. So in the previous video we have seen what is the importance of learning JavaScript in nowadays and where exactly JavaScript is used. If you have not seen my previous video, please go and check my previous video. I will add the link for the particular video in the description. I will recommend you all to please go and check to give a better idea about the importance of JavaScript in the current industry. Also, for those who are new to my channel, please go and subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon for more updates. So let's get started. For creating our first JavaScript program, we'll follow the below steps that are creating a HTML page, adding a JavaScript in a page using inline as well as external method, and then we'll see the developer console in the browser and see how exactly it is displayed in the browser, and we'll try to play somewhat with the console and see how exactly the output is displayed over there, because we know it's a client-facing language. That is the one that was initially used for developing JavaScript, but now it is not used only for client-facing, we all know. So we'll go and see how exactly that can be done over there as well. So let's get started. So I will just open my Visual Studio Code. So you can see it's already open now, and I will just import, or I will create, let's say, a folder. So I will create a folder over here with the name and I will select this. So you can see the folder has been selected over here. I will add one file. I will say index.html. So this is a sample test, so no need to worry about the hierarchy structure of the file. And I will just quickly create a dummy HTML file over here. So I will do one thing. I will add a head for this. And I will add a body as well. Okay, and the head I will just say title, and I will provide a title, let's say home page. I will close the title, and the body I will provide one h1 over here, and I will say welcome to Teach Yourself Code. And yes, it is done. Just for more simplicity, I will add some more tests. So I will say meta, and I will write UTF-8. So I will not go in details about this, so we'll just leave it as of now like this. And then over here I will type language as English. So this is our first program, or a first HTML page. So I will do one thing. I will save it and open it in the browser. So I will go here, and just to show how exactly it works, so I'll just open it, right click and open it as, let's say, Chrome. So you can see this is opened over here. So we have the body as welcome to Teach Yourself Code, and the title is home page. That's totally fine. So we'll go back here, and now we'll do one thing. We'll try to add a JavaScript over here. So for a sample JavaScript, we'll do one thing. We have to use a tag called script, and we have to provide some details over here. So I'll just quickly provide it here, and I will just say, let's say, a very basic console log, and I will write hello all. So I will not go with hello world because that's very common nowadays. So I just leave it like that, and just I'll type hello all. I just save it. I'll go here. I will refresh it. You will not see anything over here because it's not showing anything in the HTML tag, but we have to see in the console. So I will do one thing. I will just, again, I will show you. I will just right click over here and go to inspect, and there is something called console, and you can see in the console is open. So this is called a console for JavaScript. So you can see a developer console over here that's provided by default with all the browsers. For console, you can see the output that we have shown over here, or we are printing over here in this particular line is shown. So it says hello all, and it says hello all over here. Just to cross check, I will say hello all again. I will simply save it. I will refresh it, and you can see hello all again is shown over here. So this is how we are able to add or inject JavaScript inside our HTML page, and this is a very basic and very easy example of how to add JavaScript in our HTML page. And this is a way in which you can add inline, or like, it's a part of the script itself. We are not providing any reference from where it should pick the script in HTML. So that's why it's called inline way of adding JavaScript in HTML. So that's what shown over here. So we have checked for inline now. Now we'll see for external. So I'll do one thing. I will just move this code or this line from the HTML default page, that is HTML or index.html, to one more folder. So I will create a folder over here. I will say, let's say console, and I will add one file over here and say console print.js. So we are providing a JavaScript file, so we have to provide as JS. I will hit enter over here and I will say console.log, and I will just give the line over here which I want to print. So I will say printing line inside other file, and I will provide a semicolon here. I will save it. Now I want to use that particular file from some other folder over here, so I will just simply type slash and I will provide console, or I will type console slash, and then I will provide console. Okay, sorry. So we have to provide something called source. I forgot that, my bad. And I will provide console slash, and you can see it's already populating us with the data. So if I do a slash again, and you can see it is again showing us the file name. So I will just select that and I will save it. I will go back here in the file and I will refresh it, and you can see, okay, so there is a problem that's coming up here. It says file. Okay, so I believe we have provided something wrong. So I'll just try with this and I will refresh it again, and yes, so you can see it is displaying. So previously I was having one more slash over here, for that reason it was failing. So not an issue. So now you can see we are printing something from some other file. So it is another way of printing or getting details from external file. So it's called using JavaScript in external mode in an HTML file. And mostly in the real-time scenario we use this method only because we cannot add everything in the same HTML file. So JavaScript is used as an external mode itself in mostly or all of the cases in a real-time scenario. So if you want to recheck again, so I will just change something over here and I will say again and I will save it. I refresh it and you can see it is showing over here. So yes, you can see how it's used over here. And now I will try to do one more thing. I will just show you how exactly this console tab can be used. So it can be used for providing many operations. Like if I want to provide arithmetic operation, you can see 1 + 1, it shows 2. If I want to add 2 strings, if I say, let's say Gagan, and I want to add this string, so I will just say let's say Pri, that's my second name, and I hit enter. You can see it's performing that as well. So this acts as a console log or a console for JavaScript, so that can also be used, and you can directly perform all the operations over here, whichever is provided or whichever is supported by console in this case. So that's all for today's session. So we have covered all the scenarios, that is how to create a HTML page from scratch and then add a JavaScript over there in inline and external mode, and then check the Java console or Java developer console or JavaScript developer console in the browser. Also, if you want to see it in other browsers, so I can go here and I can open it in, let's say, Firefox browser. If I open a Firefox browser, we can check the same over here as well. If I just do a right click and go to inspect element, go to console, you can see it's also printing over here. The same thing can be performed here as well. So if I do, so you can see it is doing the same thing over here as well. So that's all for today's session. So thanks a lot for watching my videos. Please do like, subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon. Thank you. Bye bye.